What's up, guys? Welcome to the Friendzone podcast. This is a podcast all about Star Wars today because it is May the 4th be with you. In this podcast, we'll talk about all about Star Wars. I am here, followed by the two other hosts, Kyle, the editor, and Cody, who's just here, of course. But this is the Star Wars podcast, people. We'll talk everything about Star Wars, anything about Star Wars. We aren't going to get off topic, of course not, because this is Star Wars. And a lot of things happened today about Star Wars, so let's get right into it. So, I think that was a fancy intro enough.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you did. Round of applause for Connor. Round of applause.
First one was better.
Yes. Okay. But yes, guys, it is May the 4th be with you. It is May 4th.
Star Wars Day.
Star Wars Day.
Finally.
Yes. Finally.
Lord.
One of my favorite holidays of the year. But
oh my god.
If you're a true Star Wars fan, Kyle.
You count it as a holiday.
Yeah. Yes.
I didn't say it wasn't a holiday. I'm just saying
okay,
it's not
guys,
one of the best.
We would be talking about the final episode of Star Wars: The Clone Wars TV series.
You know, but it's fine. You know what? Kyle just got introduced to it.
Yeah, but
I guess
we'll
we
be
can
talking about that because we don't want to spoil anything for Kyle because Kyle's not watched it yet. But yeah. I say, me and Connor have been watching Star Wars for our entire lives, I'd say. Would you agree, Connor?
Probably since I was 3 or 4 at least.
We were introduced to Star Wars at a very young age. Thankful for our parents doing that. But Kyle's just slowly gotten introduced
into
to Star
more
Wars.
of the depths of
Yeah, yeah.
not the basic
not just
stuff.
Yeah, I would say so.
The basic stuff's basic. I mean, yeah, Luke.
Watch the movies.
Yeah, blah blah blah. Luke is
I've seen the old movies
but
before, obviously.
you gotta dig deep. You gotta just take that shovel and dig deep into it. And there's so much more you can learn about this.
Like I had watched the main 6 when I was younger, but I really didn't know what was going on. I was too young to really kind of understand what was going on, and I wasn't really like paying attention too much. I was just kind of watching them. I don't know. I was probably like 5 or 6 or something. So, and that was like after Revenge of the Sith is when like I had watched like all of them, and Revenge of the Sith came out in like 2005, I think. So, like around then, I was probably watching them. I remember some parts, but I didn't like storyline wise. Like I didn't watch the Clone Wars at all either, so I didn't really. No, but I've gotten into it recently, and I'm glad I have because it's probably one of the best, I'd say, universes, movie-wise and TV-wise that I've probably ever watched. So I'm glad I've gotten into it.
Best TV series of all time, right there. I think Connor agrees with me on that.
I don't know. It's up there. It's definitely up there for me so far.
Oh, believe me,
It's my favorite.
You will change your mind, I think, by season 7.
See, I don't think that what I've seen so far, it doesn't beat, what's it called? It doesn't beat Game of Thrones, and it doesn't beat Breaking Bad for me.
Oh, you just wait.
Or Dexter.
Just wait.
Not yet.
He probably won't. He does. And Kyle probably won't.
I don't know. The last 3 seasons, Connor, that really is a turning point in it.
I really like
Season
it. I'm
4,
starting to watch
5,
it a lot more. But
6 and 7.
Yeah.
The last 4 are just insane.
Yeah. It is.
Lots of shit happens.
You're doing it in chronological order, right, Kyle?
Yeah, I've been doing it. That website that you guys showed me, I've been watching it all chronologically. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, a little bit untraditional. You guys watched it originally as they were coming out, so... But I'm watching them in chronological order, and it does make sense when doing them in chronological order.
It makes sense, but yeah, either way, when you watch it, you put pieces together in the end.
Yeah.
But I've watched Clone Wars way too many times. I remember just like when it was on before Disney Plus it was out, when it was just on Netflix, I just watched that over and over and over again.
Yep.
And
I didn't have something to watch. I was like, I'll just go watch some Clone Wars episodes.
Yeah.
Some of the ones I liked.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, you just start with season 1, and then by the end of that night, you'd be in like season 2, and you're like, oh, or 2 or 3, and you're like, oh, that's what I did.
It's 4:00 a.m.
Yeah, it's 4 in the morning. Yeah, it's before people just be sitting there watching TikTok till 4 in the morning. You're watching Star Wars, so Clone Wars till 4 o'clock in the morning. That was definitely me. But no, Star Wars is just the Clone Wars series. It's just one of those series.
The
that
last episode was out today. It's just kind of.
Did you guys watch it?
Wrapped it all up? Yeah.
Oh,
Is
okay.
is that a question, Kyle? Is that a question?
No, I mean, I guess not. I know you guys watch it
The Rise
instantly
of
when it comes
Skywalker
out.
also came
I just
out
had to make
today,
sure.
so-
Yes, I'm gonna actually probably. Shit, I'm not gonna be able to watch that tonight. I'm upset though. But no, I say I'm gonna probably watch them in order, from 1 to 9, or 1 through 11 technically is what it would be.
Oh, the movies?
Yeah.
Dude,
That's-
yeah, I think I'm going
I should
to as
start
well.
with episode 1, episode 2, Clone Wars series.
Oh my
everything.
gosh, yeah.
Absolutely everything. I'm gonna actually try to do that this
Watch
time.
everything in chronological
Watch
order.
everything in chronological.
Wait, would that mean include Rebels too?
Yes, I would include Rebels.
Oh my gosh.
Guys, if you guys do not see another podcast episode after this, you will know why, because Connor is still in his room just watching Star Wars. Point taken right there.
But instead of talking about Clone Wars and stuff, I want to get on some different topics. Like today announced there's a new movie coming out. The guy who directed Endgame, Thor Ragnarok, a lot of Mandalorian. I can't think of his name right now. It's on the tip of my tongue. But he's actually going to be directing a Star Wars movie here soon. So we will see how that plays out. I hope it's good. I know George Lucas will be overseeing pretty much everything from now on, which him directing was actually not, I wouldn't say the best. When he had someone else direct, but he oversaw it, the best works came from them.
Yeah.
Because he's the one who directed Phantom Menace, Clone Wars, and Revenge of the Sith, which
they weren't bad
they're
movies.
Good movies. They weren't bad movies, but the original just had a way better plot. George Lucas, phenomenal. I'm not saying he's bad or anything. I still love the prequels are amazing because I grew up on them also. But just some of the Star Wars news out of the way, just getting that out.
It was Taika Waititi or Watiti.
Yeah, Tata Waititi. Whatever. I don't know.
Lake
Yeah.
Titicaca, basically.
I had some ideas before this podcast that I was thinking of. What is your guys' favorite lightsaber in the whole? See, not by color, but by hilt.
Yeah, by Hilden. I would say it's a combination of the two. You could have a. Yeah.
Okay, for this,
you guys are probably thinking my favorite, but it's not what you guys think it is.
Wait. Can we do it separated into Jedi and Sith, like one for Jedi and one for Sith?
No.
Fuck.
Favorite lightsaber.
Favorite lightsaber.
So tough. Because Count Dooku's lightsaber.
That's mine.
So cool.
I'd have to say that's mine.
Jedi.
If you have some of, I don't know.
Connor, what would yours be?
My all-time favorite lightsaber, all time, will not a doubt change. Probably pretty firm on this. Darth Sidious's. Okay,
yeah,
you got their
gold,
perfect length, gold. There's something about I can't remember the full backstory. It's been a long time since I watched it on him, but you have to become a certain strength in order to have your lightsaber like that. His also has a different hum, if you ever noticed. It
does.
Deeper, and it is a lot of the times I think his red looks way darker, and they just look so elegant. I want to get a model of one just to have, just the same weight, same everything, because they're just badass. And the way he uses them, he's so freaking fluent. Especially in some of the lightsaber battles you see him in. Kyle has not gotten to the most badass one, but he will be soon.
Yeah, that is a really good fight scene right there. Gosh, with me, shit, Kyle, if you know yours, go right ahead. But
yeah.
And my second pick would probably have to be I don't know. Never mind.
I guess.
Count Dooku's is cool. It's very elegant. He if you ever see him, he primarily fights with one hand. He's a one-handed combat.
Yeah.
Because of the lightsaber.
His is definitely cool, but the way Maul's the end of Maul's lightsaber is not the dual-bladed one, but single one. The way where the lightsaber actually comes out of the hilt, up there it just looks cool.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, yeah, I know what I'm talking about. I agree. Yeah, that does look cool. But gosh dang, there's been some really cool lightsaber designs I've seen.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you can go, because I'm still trying to. I would say, I don't know. If you know yours, you can
Well,
go ahead.
it's really tough with mine though, because there's just so many good ones. Well, if we go by Rebels, Ahsoka has pretty cool lightsabers now, Connor. Would you agree?
I would definitely agree with that.
Yeah, she's a really cool lightsaber design in that, but for oh my gosh, it's between I have like 3 that I really love.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there was one that okay, I have my favorite now.
Or go with yours. I'm still trying to think here.
Okay, so probably my favorite lightsaber. It would either be between Dooku or Luke's in Return of the Jedi.
So it's a combination of Anakin's and Obi-Wan's.
Yeah, the green. It's I don't know. I guess it's a combination of the green mixed with that. Yeah. I guess I like the kind of the Obi-Wan twist where you have that up towards the top. That like I'm looking at it right now. I don't know exactly how to explain it, but yeah. It'd probably have to be I'd have to say Luke's from Return of the Jedi. The mixture between yeah.
Yeah, cuz I was like you're right there, Connor?
Lord. No.
Oh my gosh. I don't know.
I don't know, because I feel like there's some lightsabers that have significance other than just the way they look. Like, this was the lightsaber that killed this person, or this was the lightsaber that has been in the most movie. Like, there's some lightsabers that I probably like just for other reasons other than just the way they look. But yeah, if it goes off the way they look, it'd probably have to be Luke's from Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, that is a very cool one. I'm looking at some images.
You also have Kylo Ren's that was pretty cool.
Kylo Ren's was cool, and it was practical for its use too. It was.
Yeah, but have you seen? It'd be before he went to the dark side. For Kylo went to the dark side. But did you see his lightsaber? The one that that he had before.
You know, I can't say I have. I'll look at it here.
It's sort of designed, I think, to Obi-Wan or to Luke's, but it looks pretty cool. But mine, oh my god, I'm just gonna have to go with
Come on, Cody.
I don't know, dude. Luke's is very cool. I really like Luke's. Yoda's was interesting. I don't know. I'm just gonna go with for the shits and giggles right now. I'm just gonna go with Ahsoka's from Fulcrum's. The gold, or it was like yellow lightsaber. The design of that was very cool in there.
I gotcha.
Like, if I had more time to look at these, that'd be it. I might be a different one, but for right now, that's what it would probably be. And then another pick would probably have to be Count Dooku's.
Dooku's is just cool. I just like how it's the curve in it, and just how he uses it too. Just because he only does use one hand, it's like it's a perfect dueling.
He does sometimes use two, but he's mainly primarily one-handed.
It's because of the lightsaber itself.
That, and it's made for dueling. He was one of the best like how would you say, duelists? Yeah.
Yes.
And I would add some of that to being the way his lightsaber was made, which is awesome.
Yeah. It's crazy.
We'll just continue on this like weapon type deal. Favorite blaster from a character? Any of the clone trooper blasters, the stormtroopers, rebels, first order, droids. Any of the bounty hunters?
You know, I don't know exactly what they look like off the top of my head, so I can go ahead and look at them. But
Shit. I think it was just about. Yeah, it was just that. Okay. But for me, Connor, oh my gosh, this is gonna be a tough one. Like, if I was going by classics, I would just say Han Solo's.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, the dual pistols.
oh, I'm looking at some of these right now, and I have seen some of these before.
And then you have the Mandalorian. His sniper. That's badass.
Yeah, I never knew the names of these. Like, I don't know if you guys know the names.
If we had Zach in here,
he would be naming them off.
I know a lot of the names. You got the E11, you have the DL44, which is
Han's blaster.
Yeah.
Han's blaster.
I'm just gonna go with the clone pistols. I really like it.
Yeah, they're my favorite pistol would have to be Cad Bane's pistols or weapon.
Mhm. Yeah, that's like the look of it's nice. I really like. Yeah, I'd agree with you on that, Connor. That is a nice pistol right there that he uses.
His pistols look amazing, and the sound they have is just phenomenal. It's insane. It has the perfect sound.
Mhm. All right, Kyle.
Boba Fett's is also pretty cool though too. You have Django's pistols. Django's pistols were also badass.
Were also, yes, I'll agree with you on that. Django had some really nice
Django's
pistols.
Django's blaster looks kind of cool.
Yeah, it didn't last long though.
No.
Well, he was a moron for going up against
one of the strongest
Wincock?
Jedi at the time.
Yes, sir.
Mace Wincock, dude. It's awesome. You know, just based off of kind of what these are looking like. Cause I guess I don't pay attention to like exactly them during like the show and stuff. I probably should, but I probably have to say, what's it called? It's the why can't I read this? Okay, I just had it up. The KYD-21 blaster pistol. I don't know what that is.
KYD, hold on. KYD-21 blaster pistol. Let me look at this.
Oh, that what's her face's blaster? That's
Here, one sec, boys.
Changer.
I got. I'll be right back. You guys continue to talk. I have to go real quick.
The shifter.
Yeah, that was the shifter. Yep, that was her.
Yeah, and from episode 2.
Yep.
When she's
in the bar.
When she's in the bar, she pulls it out and then
kill Dooku. Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan's like, Jedi affairs. Go back to your drinks. Yes. Yep, right here. I'm looking at it.
Yep, it's the Changelings. Or in the movie, but
Zam.
Yeah, Zam Hustle. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another interesting pistol. Yeah. I'm looking at.
Okay, so.
Let's see. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting ones here, but yeah, go right ahead.
So that was Kyle's pistol. Kyle will be back in a second. He had some urgent issues he had to go to, so it'll be me and Cody for a little bit.
Yes, sir.
So Cody, I'm going to ask you an extremely, extremely hard question that'll make you think for a long time.
Okay.
They were the main focus in the Clone Wars. Who is your favorite bounty hunter?
Oh.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, boys.
Shit.
I had to go for a sec. Okay. Sorry, what was the question?
Who's your favorite bounty hunter
from the Clone Wars?
Star Wars? From all Star Wars?
Well,
just from what I've seen on Clone Wars so far, probably have to say Cad Bane.
Yeah.
But overall, dude, that's a tough one.
Mine's probably gonna be Cad Bane because Cad Bane's just such a badass.
In the ones
Just
that
some
I've
of the
seen,
quotes
yeah,
that
in
he's
that
done and some of the things that he's done.
some of the
Like,
episodes and shit that I've seen him in, and I guess there's probably more to come, but I guess I haven't seen them all.
There is.
Oh,
But
there's a ton.
There's just his combat style, Connor.
Mhm.
Like
Don't forget about Embo though, too, Cody.
that. I was about to say Embo was my next pick.
Embo's pretty badass. Or the bot. Well, Kyle doesn't know about it yet, but I'm just the box, Cody.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Say Cad Bane. Just like his fighting style, like he was able to go 1-on-1 with like Obi-Wan for a little bit, and hold his ground. And what's the
Really?
other? I forget. Yeah.
Remember, Cody, Kyle hasn't
Oh.
seen.
Shit. Yeah. Fuck,
I think he
God.
saw that episode though, because that
What-
was the episode where they went after the holocron for the
Yeah,
children. Haven't you
is
seen
Cad
the
Bane?
children?
Wait,
Uh-huh.
who
Cad
was
Bane, Mace
Cad
Windu,
Bane?
and
Yeah.
Obi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
yeah.
you've seen it then.
I've seen
Okay,
that. Yeah.
Yeah, and Embo just like well, I'm not really gonna spoil anything here, but just the way like when he's in the air and is Embo, like he's one that has the shield hat, Kyle, where it's like a shield on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just when he'll like jump in the air, and like they'll start shooting at him, and he'll just block all his bullets with that. It's just so sick. But
Yeah.
Embo's my second pick probably.
My first pick would have to be Cad Bane, definitely. Everybody's was probably like, well, Boba Fett. Boba Fett, he's so kind of basic. He's
For the
he didn't-
movies,
I mean,
I guess not a lot of people watch the like
He
Clone
didn't-
Wars and
he
stuff.
didn't- well,
But even
Boba
in the
Fett really
movies,
wasn't-
you still have IG-88, which is also a badass.
Mhm. Yeah, Bosk.
Bosk is
yeah.
also.
I've
But,
only seen a little bit of Bosk so far in the Clone Wars series.
You'll see him more, but you also have Aura Singh.
Yeah.
She's like that type of bounty hunter that's like, she's just like really like, I don't know how you would.
her.
Yeah, I forgot who kills her actually.
Oh, ha
It's not
ha
in
ha.
Clone Wars.
hoo.
It's not in Clone Wars. It's not known in Clone Wars.
No, it's not.
Okay.
She survives all the way through that. It's like, yeah, I don't know.
Isn't Aura Singh like the? I think I just watched an episode with her with
Okay, so you watch one with
Boba's, like-
Boba, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I
I know
think
who
The
that
one
is.
where she has antenna sticking out of her.
Yes. Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't
she's-
Ahsoka chop it off?
She can just get
Or
replaced.
she can get replaced. Okay. I didn't know if that was like a permanent. I know she's like a part.
I think it was Cat. Oh no, that's right, Beckett. Beckett's the one who killed Aura Singh. You learn that from Solo. He talks about how he killed Aura. Yeah, that's right. I couldn't remember.
That's right.
He's the one who killed Aura Singh. He's like, aren't you the one who killed Aura Singh? He's like, well, yeah.
That's right.
See,
totally
I
forgot about
watched
that.
Solo, but what part? When
You
did he?
gotta watch
When
like
was
over
that?
and over again to like see small details.
She's even in the Phantom Menace on the pod racing track. She's
Uh-huh.
overseeing it.
Man, you see, I haven't. I
knew
didn't
that.
even notice any of these things. I guess I didn't know
Watch-
about them.
Like once you watch the movies like over and over and over again, like you just start to notice things. Like
Dengar's also cool. They added him
Like
to
in-
Battlefront 1, but he's just not that cool. I mean, he's pretty basic.
Yeah.
So
Like,
you guys have a question, or what are you saying, Cody? Sorry.
well, I'm saying like you guys notice things like in the first it's the Phantom Menace, like when they're at the Senate building, you can see ET's kind.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about that for a minute.
yeah.
I want to talk about.
Now
Phantom
I'm
Menace.
pretty
so-
sure that was just a George Lucas, like
George Lucas,
like a not like a
Mhm.
tip of the hat. Like hey, it just like a.
Well, if you think about it, they'd be
Homage.
part of the galaxy. I mean,
I mean, they could
technically.
definitely could.
but anyway, I
So
want to talk
ET is in
about-
the same universe as
Mhm.
Star Wars.
I want to talk about a couple things here, real quick.
All right. go
Okay,
ahead.
so you got the Phantom Menace. You got Chancellor of Lorum. Okay.
Uh-huh.
He doesn't passed the bill that prevents the blockade, blah, 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 not that big a deal on Naboo, or does something wrong, and they vote to revoke his powers. It's like, we vote to revoke your powers because you didn't sign this blockade thing. Okay, you got that. Then you go into the Star Wars Clone Wars. You have seen this, the Zillo Beast.
Yeah.
All caused by Chancellor Palpatine. They didn't even think about voting him out of office.
Yeah.
He caused so much destruction to Coruscant
and killed so many people
because he wanted to bring the Zillo Beast there for things, and he didn't get in trouble for it. I just think that's kind of retarded. Valorum, who got in trouble for one little thing, didn't even kill anybody, gets revoked of power. It's just, oh Lord, I never understood that. There's so many times Palpatine should have had his power removed, but they never voted on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That, and they kept him in office.
Yes, they kept him in office so long.
Yeah,
which is very, which I
like,
understand he had control of the Senate, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess a lot of the people in the Senate, enough people in the Senate probably wouldn't have voted him off at the time.
You had a decent amount of systems, but you also had, well, no, I guess.
That, and there were people within the Senate, like I'm watching in Clone Wars, that there's people in the Senate that are probably corrupt and are working with the Separatists in some way, shape, or form. So,
it's the Trade Federation, banking plan.
Yes, but going on with that, Kyle, they did not know who. Like, they knew who Darth Sidious was.
They didn't know that it was. I know.
They didn't know it was Palpatine, though.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is with the Trade Federation and them, though, they were banks. Okay, they were the three primary banks. So you had the Trade Federation, them. They were the banks. They pretty much were like the banks like we have around our Bankorium. They had all the money. That's what they took loans from. So they kind of played the United States role in World War II, or in the beginning of the war. We sold to the enemy, or it was either World War II or World War I, where we sold things to Germany and we sold things to Britain. We made money off of it. That's what they were doing. They're like, well, I'm just trying to make money out here, so I'll just keep giving you loans for clone troopers, and I'll just keep building more droids for the Separatists. They had actually no single part, and people knew that. It's just they couldn't do anything about it.
Some people inside the organizations had parts to do, but for the most part, that was just a few of them. The others, besides that, all they cared about was making a profit. Like, they didn't care who they were, like, oh, I'll give you a loan of this money to the Republic, I'll give one to the Separatists. And they didn't care which side they were on. They just cared about getting money and getting paid back. That's all they cared about. Which was interesting, though, like how you realize in the end, Connor, that most of the few that were inside of those organizations were helping the Separatists, like the banking clan, Trade Federation. You had a few members of both of those who were
Techno
inside.
Union.
Techno Union, yes, that's another one. But yeah, it's interesting how all of them, though they said that they weren't a part of any of them, most of them that were a part of the Separatists, and there's none that were with the Republic, really. Like, that were towards one side. And I don't really think about it that way, but it's completely one-sided with that.
Yeah, it's pretty insane how depth everything was.
Yeah.
In that, like, a lot of people don't know this. It's like known in myth and legend. Though, Grievous was on the Battle of Geonosis, and that's how he gets his first lightsaber.
No. A lot of people don't know about the backstory of General Grievous.
How he was a warrior, and Dooku was the one that killed his family, and Dooku
and
lied
he was lied to him.
Jedi.
Yeah, I did know that. I saw a video or something on that.
And they used Sifo Dyas's blood at that time and put it into Grievous, so he was more
skillful. Yeah, just
Sifo Dyas had some big roles. I think if he didn't end up dying, it would have been a totally different outcome. I have a feeling.
Well, there's a lot of things you look at it that would change the outcome. Like, okay,
remember
Kyle.
Cody. Yeah, remember Kyle.
God bless it. I can't say that now. I can't say one of them. But just think if like Qui-Gon didn't die.
Oh yeah, it would have been
Well,
totally
that's
different.
the person that Palpatine was scared of, was Qui-Gon, because Qui-Gon saw through. He saw that there was. He said he was one of the first ones to say that there was corruption within the Senate, and Palpatine.
Well, he never trusted politicians.
Yeah.
Qui-Gon didn't like politicians, which kind of
Uh-huh.
rubbed off on Anakin. But Anakin eventually just started liking a certain politician that was not a good
Yeah.
politician.
Yeah.
And
Just.
and if you just think about it, like another thing is that Anakin was had his midichlorians were off the charts, and he was supposedly the one that would bring balance to the Force. I get Obi-Wan made a promise to Qui-Gon to train him, but wouldn't you think you'd have a master like Yoda, or like even if he has anger issues, like his anger, Mace Windu would be a better one for him there, or have like there's so many other Jedi who were more qualified for teaching Anakin. That
Well, the thing was, no other Jedi wanted to train.
yes. Yes, I know, because he was too old. But think, you go from a certain standpoint, if they did allow it, if they would have trained him, there's so many others that might have been able to. Because, like, with Anakin, like, Mace Windu can use others' anger against them. And which is, it just goes to the part where some people say that Mace Windu was not a Jedi, a.k.a. Connor is one of them.
Not fully a Jedi.
Yes.
Part Jedi.
Maybe not true.
And it's not supposed to. Anakin wasn't really a Jedi.
I was gonna say there's a lot of people who probably couldn't.
If you go through a lot of people, like
Obi-Wan, Plo Koon, Kit Fisto, Yoda were all primarily Jedi because they didn't use. No, Luke was definitely not a Jedi. No way.
You see an episode.
He's truly a Jedi. I mean, they're still within the Jedi Order, but if you go down to every single part of the Jedi, like the code. Yeah, if you go to the code, like follow everything. Not everyone followed the code by the book, and that's yeah. So if you're going by truly Jedi, yeah, I understand. I still think that some of those that you were naming off are still Jedi. I mean, everyone fucks up every once in a while. Or everyone goes over.
Jedi. They're just not a true Jedi.
Yes.
Like in Lego Star Wars, when you get that true Jedi, they don't go and get all the coins.
Oh my God. That's another topic right there, is just Star Wars games in general.
The evolution, how they were good, then bad, then good.
I was gonna say something.
What Kyle? What'd you say?
I said how the evolution of how like StarArs games were good, then they were bad, and then they were good again.
Yeah, like okay. Let me ask you guys this: what was your first Star Wars game you started out on?
Star Wars Battlefront 2 on the PlayStation 2.
Went from I guess it was Lego Star Wars, a Star Wars game on the GameCube, Battlefront 2, or Star Wars Empire at War, one of those two.
Mine was the first ever Lego Star Wars they had for Xbox 360. I don't know if it's not the complete saga.
No, yeah.
I think it was the one where it was just episodes 4, 5, and 6.
That's the first one that came out.
Yeah. I think I still have that
4, 5,
somewhere.
and 6. That's the one I played. 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah.
And then I got 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. I got the original one, but the first one I ever played was on the PS2, and it was the original Battlefront. The second one, but it was
the one like where you could go into the Jedi temple and kill Jedi.
And you can dude, that was awesome. Like I didn't even know much about it, but it was that good of a game to where I didn't need to know the story. I could just play it, and it was fun.
Yeah,
it was really fun.
There's a big storyline in that.
Do you guys remember The Force Unleashed?
I do, but that's where I say I didn't necessarily think that was that good of a game compared to
what?
I thought it was okay.
Good storyline
compared to the games before and then afterwards.
I had that on the
Force
DSi.
Unleashed was one of my more favorite Star Wars games.
I guess that one, just when it comes down to it, it was to some people it's a good game. It's not that it was a bad game. I just, compared to the other ones that I had played, Like I feel like the Battlefront 2, Lego
OG
Star Wars,
Battlefront
and
2 is hard
then
to. It definitely.
the new
Force Unleashed is
wave.
definitely not better, but it was still one of my favorite games.
Like I think Battlefront 2 right now, the current one is a really good game, and I also think the Fallen Order. I never played the Fallen Order. I watched it, but it looked those
It's
were
very
good games. Yeah.
It's very good.
I'd say when you match up the Force Unleashed to those, then it doesn't match up. It was good. Okay, it was okay. I can't see it beating some of those other ones. I guess nostalgia's getting the best of me because the original ones that I played were before that, and
Fail. She dies.
I don't know.
She dies.
Mm-hmm.
Force Unleashed when Darth Vader's talking to Starkiller.
Yes, Starkiller is
Too
Powerful as
honestly.
fuck, dude.
Yeah,
They gave him a lot of power.
They give him too much power. Yeah, in general, like if you look at it, like he can take down a Star Destroyer. Was it? Yeah. Is it Star Destroyer, Connor?
Yes, but I don't believe it was fully functional. I believe because they were on the Space Yard planet, I believe.
I'd say, yeah, the way they did that, they made him out to have too much power. Like, Darth Vader, the way, like, that he was able to combat with Darth Vader. Even though, like
Darth Vader did train him, though.
Yeah, that is a good point, though. Darth Vader did train him, so he did have some extra help there.
Advantage, yep.
Yeah.
Some extra help.
Yeah.
That's why Dooku fought so well against Yoda.
Because Yoda was his master.
Yoda was his master, and then...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if Qui-Gon didn't die, Count Dooku would have never went to the dark side. Yeah. Even if Obi-Wan even listened to Count Dooku when he was talking to him when he was a prisoner, if he would have just listened to Dooku, it could have changed the outcome. See, that's what I liked about Clone Wars.
It explains.
Kyle, you haven't got to it. There's so many different parts where they could have stopped everything. Kyle, you'll realize once you get down. There's so many chances that could have stopped everything. It's insane, and it drives me crazy.
Some code names you hear in the movies.
It's like...
Right, Connor? Some code names you hear in the movies. Mm-hmm.
But,
Episode 2?
Jesus. So, see, you guys know so much
Kyle,
more
you're gonna
in
look
depth.
back at this episode. You're gonna look back after you've watched Star Wars. You're like, oh, that's what they were talking about. Oh, that's what that. Oh, you're
but like, I watched a video on what happened if Obi-Wan would have listened. It would have totally changed everything. If he went and was like, well, the person controlling the Senate is Darth Sidious, so that has to be Chancellor Palpatine, and if they would have just, oh Lord, there's so many different outcomes. Like, supposedly if Yoda went and fought Anakin and Obi-Wan went and fought Sidious, Obi-Wan supposedly would have won the battle against Sidious. Obi-Wan was a Jedi that was very, very
underrated.
People don't realize how freaking powerful Obi-Wan actually was. He was, because he kind of finished his. I've heard because he wasn't fully ready. I mean, he was ready to take the trials, but Yoda actually taught him more things. Yoda showed him a lot more. After Qui-Gon died, Yoda kind of took him under his wing and was his master. But I guarantee he would have been able to kill Sidious. One, because he was younger, and the fact that how agile Sidious was just kind of affected Yoda. Yoda wasn't definitely not. Yoda was acrobatic, but he can only be acrobatic for so long before he's like, I'm 900 some years old. I'm getting tired.
Yeah.
Yoda, back when he was probably like 500 something, oh yeah, could have easily kicked Palpatine's ass in a heartbeat.
Yeah, only 500.
But he was
was
like 800 or 900 some years old when Clone Wars happened.
I think he was he's almost 900.
Almost 900, because he's like 950 or 40 when he died.
Yeah,
he's something like that. I can't exactly
remember.
That's
insane.
When you were like 950 years old, something like that. Yeah.
And I think Yoda probably would have been able to convert Anakin back.
You think
Because
so?
Yoda has a way with words that, because he would have never did what Obi-Wan did to Anakin. He would have never cut off his legs or his arms. No. He would have tried to figure out a different way to resolve that.
Yeah. Yeah, I do agree with that.
Just think if, like, Anakin was killed.
Cody. Oh my god.
What?
I saw what you did there. The new Oh, Lord. Oh,
No,
Lord.
honestly, just think about it.
Yeah. It would have.
Okay, you guys need to stop talking because the more I think about what you guys are saying, I'm like, oh no, there could have been, oh no.
Dude, there's so many...
you just wait, Kyle.
Just...
You just wait.
Oh
You're
my
gonna
God.
be mad. You're gonna be mad. In season 5, you're gonna want to throw your remote at the TV.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, just think of it. Like, Anakin dies, Darth Vader never comes to be, it's just Palpatine.
Palpatine would have lost the weapon that Plagueis created.
Yes. And then just think, all it would have taken then was Obi-Wan and Yoda to go up against Palpatine. Or, if Yoda would have failed his first attempt at it, and even if Yoda would have been like, oh, it was...
See, instead of splitting up, they should have definitely went together to fight both of them.
They should have taken them off one by one.
One just went and fought Palpatine, killed Palpatine, went into Anakin, and then could have changed Anakin back to the light side. But you also have to think you had all the clones to deal with, though, too.
Yeah. Well, just think about it. You know what I don't get? Well, I get that Anakin, like, went to the temple and he was there. But just think of how Obi-Wan and Yoda took the temple. They fucked shit up. That's what happened.
I don't think there's as many clones there, though. But what I think is kind of dumb, you had the temple guards, okay? Temple fucking guards. They were a lot more powerful than what you thought. And plus, in supposable legend, well, you see in episode 3 the scene where Shakti dies by Grievous. It's a deleted scene.
It's a deleted scene.
But I think there's a lot of legend that she didn't actually die on the ship. Where she really died was at the temple. She was at the temple during the siege, supposedly.
And she was meditating.
And that she escaped with a youngling, I believe. But if Shakti would have gathered up more Jedi, they probably could have taken Anakin. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
You got temple guards, dude. Those temple guards are insane. They mean business.
They spend all of their lives training.
Well, yeah, what they're meant to do is protect the temple from intruders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're not masters, but I mean, there was probably, I forgot how many of them, but there was a lot of them. I mean, you get surrounded by 6 temple guards, that's going to be hard to fight off. And I don't think Anakin was actually that powerful to take that many. I mean...
No, because there's talk, Connor, that they were some of the best lightsaber duelists.
Yes.
Temple guards were.
Because they didn't go on any missions. They probably just sat at the temple and trained and trained and trained.
And studied.
And studied.
Yeah, and they had no attachments. So.
Oh, Kyle hasn't even met the one person yet. Kyle, or Cody. You know the you know who I'm talking about. That could have changed a lot of shit too. I mean, oh Lord.
I need to get watching. Like I've been watching, but I probably should dedicate
Connor,
like a
we're
day.
Giving so many hints right now.
He's gonna be like, "What am I watching?" And he's gonna finish the episode. He's like, "Oh."
Probably, to be honest. And I want to watch it, but right now, this week with finals and stuff, I can't really just sit down and watch it. Today, I just spent like a lot of time just studying, so I want to before
work on some stuff tomorrow too.
Before I go to bed, I will. But
okay, so let's go. Let's see.
We are at 45 minutes, so in the next 15 minutes or so.
Who is your favorite clone trooper?
See, now I feel like I'm at a disadvantage because if I say something, now you guys know stuff that happens later, and that like
Okay, Cody.
I don't know if that question
probably-
is really.
I'll say my top three. My top three: Wolf, Rex, Fives.
I agree. Say mine I agree with the three of those. But mine used to be Cody, just because like this was before Clone Wars came out, just because it was Cody and mine was Cody. But mine would probably be Rex,
Dumbass.
Fives, and Connor. Who was the one that I forget his name, but he wore red armor and he died being surrounded.
Oh Lord, I thought that was Fox, but I don't know. Fox is alive. Fox was alive. No.
Yeah, but you know who I'm talking about. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to look it up right now.
I am too.
Kyle, who would yours be?
You know, I think it's a little too early. But just based upon of what I've watched, I'd probably say Rex, just because
See, in the
there's
Clone Wars,
one episode.
you see,
One episode I watched was Deserter, where Rex goes with the Deserter, and I guess that's like the first time I see Rex on his own and interacting with people when it's not just within battle. And that episode there was, I thought it was good with Rex. So that's probably why, because he could have like he should have came back and told the person that told the people that he was a deserter and like go get him. But in that episode, he's like, well, he goes, in my condition, I won't remember any of this, and then just goes back.
That just shows you the side
yeah,
of Rex.
Commander
Yeah.
Pons, dude, and
But
how he died.
yeah, I guess it's a little too early. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff down the line where I'll form my opinion more. But
Yeah, definitely.
I'm trying to find this.
Thorns.
Was that who it was?
Thorns, yeah. He was the commander before Fox.
Yeah, it was Thorns. Just think of dude, there's some of them. Like think of Waxer, Connor.
Oh, dude. Waxer and Boyle.
Boyle.
Oh,
Yeah, dude,
man.
think of that group right there. That's one of my favorite groups from the is it 212?
See, when I used to like Cody also, I thought he was the hardest. But until I saw Clone, he seemed like a dickhead. He was like Fox.
Orders, gotta follow orders.
Or gotta follow orders, gotta follow orders. Duh, duh, duh.
Yeah, that's
Whatever
and you-
Emperor
and you
Palpatine
see
said,
it-
I fucking knew.
And you see it in episode 3 when you see
I've seen Waxer and Boyle. They were really early on. That was when they saw that little girl. There's like a little girl, and they they
What's
went
she
through the
saying, brother?
Nora.
yeah.
Nora.
That's the
What
only
does it mean,
time I've
sir?
seen Waxer and Boyle. But
Nora. It means brother. And they just look back and wave.
yeah, I don't know. I
I
haven't
know
seen.
that scene. That's sad.
Toward the beginning of the Clone Wars because they didn't have Venators yet, really.
Yeah, no, not really. Okay, so I like all three of us have Rex in there, which
Because
it-
Rex
Yeah.
was just cool.
I don't-
He was a different clone. I mean, he was cool.
I would
Yeah,
have to
Guys,
watch more.
Kyle wouldn't understand Fives yet, but you will.
yeah, you'll.
I've heard them say stuff, but I don't think I've heard seen him really do anything.
You'll see. You'll see. Connor.
Big importance. Big.
You got 99.
Oh, dude. I wasn't a fan of 99. 99
know.
was just like that. Was like
He was
fluff.
there,
He was like,
but-
I'm gonna be a soldier, guys. I'm gonna run and get some
Connor,
grenades.
Kyle.
I think he's seen that episode.
No, he has not. Because remember when we brought up Fives and Echo before? He didn't know what we were talking about.
Fives and Echo.
That special scene. Where something happens to them.
Oh my gosh.
And he kept saying it was because they die.
They die. But that's the only thing special that happens to the fucking clone troopers.
Season 2 though. I swear.
I don't know. But okay, we're gonna end this off here. Or we're gonna try and end it off here. But who is your favorite Jedi?
Oh God.
I'm gonna throw that one out there.
You know, okay. Take out the if you go off of the first 3 movies, 4, 5, and 6. Well, okay, never mind. If you do,
How about 4, 5, and 6?
no.
Jedi.
Shut up. I mean, like, if you take off the last 3, I think
you can take out.
Luke's pretty cool until I watch the last 3 movies.
They just sort of dicked him over
They pussified him.
Well,
but
okay,
there's
You
others.
can understand why. Though.
There's
a reason why.
Yeah,
I know, but he still abandoned. He abandoned everyone just because he failed with the kids. Like, he just said "F you" and
He
basically
created another Darth Vader, and that's why he
just think
left.
of what Yoda did.
yeah, but his sister.
Yoda
He
did
left
the
his
exact same
sister
thing.
with
Yoda failed
everything.
Yoda failed, and he went into hiding as well, to die.
Because he failed killing Palpatine. He's like, I must go into hiding now.
Most
Of course
Jedi
it's
did. Obi-Wan went into hiding. Everyone did.
Obi-Wan went into hiding to protect Luke.
Everyone went into hiding, and they had to spread the
With
kids
the
out.
Empire and Inquisitors on your ass. What would you do?
You have to hide.
Exactly.
Yoda didn't have to hide. Yoda legit.
But Luke
exiled
afterwards,
himself. He
just
was like, screw this, I failed. I'm
He
going
made
to live
Kylo-
on myself for the rest of my life,
Like-
not helping anybody.
he didn't
Obi-Wan
help
was
clean
there
up
to
his own
guide
mess. Luke just straight up said, "Here, I made Kylo Ren. Hey, guess what? Sister, sorry. Here you go." And this, and just left. Like, I'm sorry, but if you're gonna make the mess, you better stay and help at least when you can.
Yoda did help the mess, though. He was the one who kind of.
I'm
he was the
talking
one who
about
allowed Anakin
Luke.
To.
When
I know, but Yoda was the one who allowed Anakin to be trained. He could have said to Obi-Wan, "Nope, you're not doing it. I forbid this. And if you try, I remove you from the council."
No, you're expelled from the Jedi Order. Like,
Or expelled from
but
the
it
Jedi,
takes
yeah.
more than one
Watch what
person.
you say, Connor.
It takes more than one person to kick someone off the Jedi Order, doesn't it? Doesn't the council need to
The
vote and
top
agree?
5 Grandmasters, which consists of Mace Windu, Yoda, Plo Koon, Kindu and Mundi, and I think Kiss Fisto, I believe.
Yeah. And the fact that we know that, Connor.
I knew some of those. I would have guessed Yoda, Mace Windu, and Plo Koon. But other than that, I wouldn't have guessed Kit Fisto or who was the other one? Mundi or something like that. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have. I probably wouldn't have. But yeah,
That's another one right there.
Mundi was the third, actually. I'm pretty sure he was pretty high up there. Like he was really high. I mean, really high up.
If you notice,
He was
Kyle, when they go like those are like the five most powerful Jedi right there, and only 2 of the Jedi that went in to confront Palpatine were one of those 2. It was only 2 of the 4, and it was the one. It was the second strongest and the 5th strongest, pretty much, that went into attack.
yeah.
Because
I guess they were just going for pure numbers at that point when
they were just they went in there with people who were on the council.
Mm-hmm.
Which they should have just went in there with like 50 Jedi and just.
I know, but there was other things happening at the same time. They couldn't just dedicate everything to one. Which we can't say
Just
like
think
what
how many
if,
Jedi
what
are
if,
at
what
the
if,
temple
what
getting
if.
butt fucked after everything happens.
Yeah.
No, but okay. So let's go on to the favorite Jedi. Go. I think you can both know mine.
Yours is Mace Windu.
I'd probably have to say Obi-Wan. Just from what that in the Clone Wars and what in the movies, I'd probably have to say Obi-Wan.
Oh Lord, mine would have to be Plo Koon or Yo, it's hard.
It is.
I think mine would probably be Plo Koon. Or, ooh, the Luminara. Mm, 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 mm. That's
Yeah.
hard. I don't know, dude. I can't. The favorite Sith Lord, definitely Palpatine. Hands down. Favorite Jedi, though, either. Oh, Lord. Probably Plo Koon. Yeah, probably Plo Koon.
Yeah.
I just like, I guess, Obi-Wan just because of he's underrated, and I don't know, he follows the
Plo Koon's just
book
cool.
for the
He's
most
just a
part.
badass.
Like with Plo Koon, he's one of the few like yellow lightsaber. Like you know from the War, Connor.
Hmm.
How Plo Koon's one of the few that had like the yellow lightsaber or the white lightsaber.
Plo Koon didn't have a white lightsaber.
No, if you're going by the lore, like there was talk that he had one at one point. He's one of the few that could possess the crystal for it. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay, yeah.
He's one of
His
the few
was
with
blue.
that. I know.
I
His
think
blue.
if he was there, if Kindu and Mundi, Plo Koon and Mace Windu and Yoda went to confront Palpatine for the first time, it would have changed. Or not even
Yes.
Yoda. If like Kindu Mundi, Mace Windu, Plo Koon, and Kit Fisto went, guaranteed he would have probably died.
Yes. Yeah. Even if Anakin did show up, like.
Well, I think because there would have been several left, and I guarantee Plo Koon would have stopped Anakin from killing Mace Windu.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just think if Obi-Wan was there as well.
Oh, if Obi-Wan was there,
That
Anakin
and
would have never.
it was
Exactly.
yeah, it was 1-on-1, and Mace
Anakin never liked
Windu,
Mace Windu from the
that
start
because
anyway,
Mace
so.
Windu was always
Yeah.
like he was always he's the one who denied him master in the meeting, and he always tells him to like stay here. He's like, if what you say is right, then remember when he was talking with him in Attack of the Clones?
I'm just gonna take these few Jedi. I'll be like, I need as many as I get. I'm versing the most powerful Sith Lord. You know what, Anakin, come along. You're gonna help me kill him.
Well, Mace Windu didn't like him because he knew that it was a mistake. He was like, he didn't agree with letting Obi-Wan or Qui-Gon train him, or having them train him.
Yeah, but we're probably ending on time right now, aren't we?
Yeah, we're at 50. We're at 57 minutes, so we can go ahead and wrap up.
All right, so Connor, you want to take it away from here? Before we get into that, guys, if you guys love Star Wars or just enjoy anything Star Wars related, hit that like button below and subscribe.
Oh, yeah, make sure to comment down below too. Who is your favorite Jedi? Who is your favorite lightsaber? Like a lot of the stuff we talk about.
Favorite Jedi or Sith?
We want to hear your guys' opinions too, and down below, and why. So make sure you go put that in the comment down below. And yeah, I'll let you guys do the outro, or Connor do the outro.
1 sec, I gotta. 1 sec.
Oh yeah. Also, the closer we get to 100 subs, we've been going on a mass, like we've been going so quick. We're at like, we're 72, 73 subs, but we're getting there. So once we hit 100 subs, we are going to be dropping this secret.
25 away.
Easy.
That's absolutely insane.
And that's not out of the park for you guys. I know you guys.
No.
You guys
can
hit
it by the end of May. Can we hit it by the end of May?
Easy. At the end of May, hit 100 subs. Drop this secret.
Guys, yes. If you guys want this secret to happen, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your grandma, tell your cousins,
tell your dog,
anybody,
tell your grandmother's dog.
Go check out the Friendzone podcast. They will not.
But
they will not be disappointed. And Connor, take it away.
Take it away. If you guys enjoyed this podcast, we hit the like button. I don't know we already said this, but anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you want more Star Wars content, let us know. Hit us on our Twitter page. Hit us in our Discord. Discord, I believe, is down below, and our Twitter page. But anyway, guys, this was May the 4th be with you day. thank you guys for watching. See you in the next episode. Happy Star Wars Day.
May the 4th be
Peace
with
be-
you.
Yes. Peace out, guys. Happy Star Wars Day. May the Force be with you.